Looking for the ultimate comfort food that feels like a feast but only uses one pan? Ankara Tava is my go-to. It's the perfect way to turn simple ingredients into a stunning traditional meal. This slow-cooked meat and toasted orzo combination is on a level of its own. I'll show you exactly how to get that authentic deep flavor right in your own kitchen. Let's cook this beauty together. Now a quick note on the meat. Traditionally this recipe calls for cubed lamb. But today I'm working with beef I had on hand. To ensure it's perfectly tender, I started by cooking it on my cast iron pan, then moved it to the pressure cooker to save time. If you are using a tender cut of lamb, you can skip the pressure cooker and go straight to the next step. But if you are using beef, follow my lead to get that melt in your mouth finish. So I cooked my meat and I'm gonna saute. While sauteing, I'm gonna cut my vegetables. I have one big onion, going to dice finely. And add it here. You can use, traditionally we use lamb meat, but today I have beef, so I'm using beef. And I'm gonna also use red pepper, sweet kapya pepper, and green pepper mild. These are from the freezer. Just going to roughly dice these two. This was just sliced to use in many recipes during winter. Now we still have them on the market, but it's very expensive, like 4 or 5 times even more. But I have it thankfully ready in the freezer. After my onion is caramelized a little bit, I'm gonna add the peppers. Let's cut the garlic too. I also like to sometimes freeze the garlic. I do have it. That is a great option too. And I'm gonna also use some puree tomato and a little bit pepper paste, just a little bit, but it's optional. And this is the second main ingredient, which is Arpa Şehriye, we call Orzo pasta. Adding 1.5 cups of orzo pasta, arpa şehriye. Gonna saute a bit more. Little bit of pepper paste, not much. For cup of orzo, I used 1 plus 3/4 of a cup meat broth and a hot water mixture. And I continue to simmer on low. After the orzo is soaked up all the flavor and water, I rest it for 10 to 15 minutes. It smells absolutely delicious. I'm just gonna serve a little bit to taste. Okay, let's try it. It smells delicious. I'm gonna get a little bit from the meat too. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Absolutely perfect. The meat is tender. We cooked it before, of course. If you use lamb, you can cook them together after sauteing. The orzo pasta makes it so soft and it is creamy, rich because we cooked it with all the sauteed vegetables and the meat stuck together with the meat. It is very creamy, comforting dish you can make all in one pan. You can add extra spice if you like. It is a little bit not too spicy, but perfect still. And also, since we are using not rice but orzo pasta, it sticks to the at the bottom to my cast iron pan. So you can use either non-stick pan or steel, or use enough oil, fat to prevent sticking. And be gentle. Yes, it did stick. But you know what? The sticking part is sometimes the best part for some people. Let me try. All the flavor is down there. So it's still perfect. So my friends, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We made Ankara Tava together. It is another comforting dish you can make during winter or spring, any time of the year, with some meat. If you have some meat and orzo pasta, just give it a try. And if you like my videos, don't forget to support by giving just thumbs up, leaving some comments, sharing my videos with others, your friends. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Afiyet olsun. See you next time.